brother full on the mouth and have to deal with this idea.
We aren't going to do it, period.
So don't ask, don't plead, and whatever you do, don't beg.
But we're out here, and you may wonder why. We're out here with a message.
We're out here with the warning.
We're out here to teach you
15 reasons not to be in a play. Reason number 1.
Plays are lame.
Reason number 2.
When you were in 2nd grade, you had a teacher named Mrs. Griswold. She was older than God and smelled like stale coffee and gym socks. When she came in every morning, she said,
"Now students, pay close attention. Focus, focus, focus is the key to success."
She invented amazing methods of torture using construction paper and popsicle sticks. She turned perfectly normal questions into sadistic games of chance that you would always lose.
Miss Griswold, can I go to the bathroom?
I don't know, may you?
What?
May you go to the bathroom?
That's what I'm asking, can I?
I'm assuming that you can, but I don't know yet if you may.
Miss Griswold, I really have to go.
Then you can go,
Thank you.
but not until I've given you permission.
You just did.
By that time, you had either made a puddle on the floor or had run out of the room in desperation. A crime by which you paid writing, "I will not run out of the room in desperation" 7 million times with her breathing on you until you got it done. Miss Griswold.
Miss Griswold.
So, you had Miss Griswold, and she decided to put you in a play.
Only 2nd grade, still in your formative years.
The play was about loving the earth, and you spent weeks with your hands in paper putting together the costumes and the props.
Only 7 years old and so terribly impressionable.
It was a play Miss Griswold wrote herself, and it had lines in it like,
If we don't get busy and plant all the seeds, the earth won't be able to meet all our needs.
No, no, Emily. Put more emphasis on the word needs. I want you to experience it fully. I want you to taste it in your mouth. Do you understand? Say needs.
Needs.
Say it like you mean it.
Needs.
Say it like the most important thing in the world for you to do is say needs.
Needs.
Emily! Sam, I'm going to take you home and throw you in a hot oven if you don't say it right.
Needs, needs, needs.
Much better.
you were small for your age. Everything was so intimidating to you, especially Miss Griswold.
Miss Griswold.
She made you put on a tree costume. It itched like you had lice all over your body, and when you turned your head, you faced the inside of a tree and you couldn't see.
Miss Griswold, I can't see.
Remember now, how are you going to say needs?
With feeling, with passion, I don't want to go in your oven.
Stop crying, we're about to go on. Now where's my head of broccoli?
Miss Griswold, I can't.
Have to start.
You felt tiny and insignificant in a huge, overwhelming world, and she decided to put you in a tree from which you could not escape.
You could barely walk because your tree trunk was so small. You had to take little tiny steps just to keep your balance. Only 10 minutes into the play, Jesse Gibbons, who's just as a skunk, bumped into you. You fell.
Only 7 years old in 2nd grade, you toppled down, down, down. Your short, unhappy light flashed before your eyes.
You lay on the floor for the rest of the play because your arms were trapped at your side. Miss Griswold was whispering frantically from the wings.
No child should have to endure such trauma.
No one stopped the play to help you up, and by the 2nd act of this 5-act epic called Mother Earth is Your Patient and You Are the Nurse, everyone forgot you were there as they started to sit on you during their scene.
Such stress.
You lay on the floor for the rest of the play because you're afraid that it's buckled over your face. What else happened?
Paper started to buckle over your face.
You were sure your classmates dressed like skunks and chipmunks and flowers were going to come crashing through your costume and suffocate you. Hour after hour, you could only lay there and stare at your own bark as your classmates recited those horrible lines.
Oh, Earth, we love you like crazy. We're sorry we sometimes get sloppy and lazy.
The trees all around, like maple beach and ash, just shouldn't have to put up with all of our trash.
When the play was finally over and everyone had taken you were still left there, a fallen and forgotten tree feebly calling for help. And by the time your mother found you, you had given up and gone to sleep. And in that sleep, you had your first nightmare. Miss Griswold was a giant tree coming at you with 1,000 place grips, and you couldn't run, you couldn't hide, you couldn't even move. Well, that dream came back night after night for weeks and months. And eventually, you had it less and less often, but each time you had it, even last week, you wet your bed.
A classic case of post-traumatic stress syndrome. You poor, poor child.
So anytime you hear the word play, you smell paper, and you hear Miss Griswold's voice saying, "Me, me," and you walk away very, very quickly.
Reason number 3.
Plays take passion, devotion, and commitment. You can't afford to expend any of those things on a play when Travis Thornburn is alive. Look at him! All passion, all devotion, all commitment, you must direct at him and him alone. Listen, Travis Thornburn is your everything. He is your sun and your moon and your breakfast cereal. He is your waking and your sleeping, your daydreams and your night dreams. He is the taste of toothpaste. He is the cool breeze in your face. Every breath you take should have but a single intention: to say the name Travis.
Travis, Travis, Travis.
Every thought you form should have but a single purpose: to visualize Travis.
I think I see him.
He looks like a great summer cloud hanging in the sky. The sun streaming through him.
He looks like a Greek statue.
Like a ticket to the Super Bowl, like Justin Bieber.
Do you know what some people do at the end of a play? They bring flowers to the performers.
Here you go, sweetie. Nice job.
That is a crime, a sin, an act of utter blasphemy. Because all flowers grown in this world are grown to be shown in the feet of one person and one person only: Travis Thornburn. With Travis Thornburn in this world, do you have time to think about a play, practice for a play, memorize for a play, be in a play? No! How could you even consider it? Look at him. Behold the great Travis. What more can you do to try not to faint when he walks into the room? And if he should ever say to you,
Get lost and have a girlfriend.
what more can you do? You feel your aching heart turns into a million bloody pieces. What more can you do than just lay down and die?
The play might have a part where you're supposed to hold hands with the person next to you. And the person next to you might have these wart-like things on their fingers. And the whole time you're holding hands with them, you'll be thinking if these wart-like things might be contagious. And you'll start picturing yourself covered with these wart-like things from head to toe. I mean, every body part, including your face, your elbows, and even your navel, will practically puke. So it's definitely not worth the risk.
Reason number 5.
Because rehearsals and performances make you run the risk of not monitoring your cell phone and email on a regular basis. And that's very dangerous. Because, yeah, most of what you get is meaningless bits of gossip, but you never know. Like that one cell phone call that might come, or that one email that has to be replied to within 5 minutes, or that one message that might completely change your life. Okay, so it's never happened to any of you before, and it's actually never happened to anyone you know. But that doesn't matter. It could happen. Hello? tattoo emporium? No, I don't want a tattoo from there. Thank you. It could happen.
Because meteorologists tell us that the beating of a butterfly's wings in South America can trigger a chain reaction that will eventually cause a hurricane to develop halfway across the world.
We can expect sunny skies for the next 3 days. Absolutely gorgeous weather with a tanning index of 10. Our weather right now is dominated by a sweet and generous high-pressure system that should keep us happy for a good long time.
Putting on a play with its lines and movements and all will generate a significant amount of wind and hot air by consulting with the National Bureau of Weather, predicting geeks with their numerous large computers and clipboards.
If we take the barometric pressure and we divide it for the 8 arid-most region of the Sahara Desert,
And we take the inverse portion of the geometric, isometric,
and 2 plus 2 equaling 4,
I think it's going to be a nice day.
And by consulting with your stepsister who recently almost passed her 10th year of high school.
No clouds. Guess I got a side today.
By consulting with all these expert opinions on the weather, you can see the kind of disastrous weather putting on a play will trigger.
So if you've been expecting on getting some vacation time, you should certainly take it. Wait a minute. This just in. A sudden disturbance in airflow has radically changed our forecast. Forget all that I just said. Massive storm is coming our way. Rain, snow, sleet, hail, high winds are all about to clobber us within 24 hours. Expecting massive power outages. Normally, I would tell you not to panic. But in this case, panic!
these numbers can't be right. I mean, according to the algorithmic theorem of the 10th power of the 39th parallel,
Adding the square root of pi, which numerator subtracts the denominator.
and if we put the hard drive into overdrive, we see that we're gonna get clobbered! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Getting cloudy. Guess I'll go inside. Or not.
Mother Nature's fury unleashed!
Listen to the windmill. Look at the size of that hill. We're never going to survive it.
Who turned out the lights?
Fear and trembling, panic in the streets, weather-induced chaos and pandemonium, all because...
Cleanup after the biggest storm of the century has barely begun. The governor estimates damages will be measured in the billions of dollars, not to mention the untold lives disrupted. And the nagging question, of course, what could have caused such a massive storm? What disturbance in airflow could have caused this? We have an expert in the field, Rita Brown, who almost just passed her 10th year of high school. Rita, what do we attribute this disaster to?